How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for our Boxing Day fixture away from home against Middlesbrough at the Riverside Stadium. So yeah, Middlesbrough find themselves 2 places and 1 point behind us as things stand in the Championship, unbeaten in the last 4. So it's not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. But I just feel like Steve Cooper's really put in just installed something into Forest fans to just have that belief that we're unbeatable. You know, we've only lost once under him, and that was against a very good Fulham side who you kind of expect are going to win the league. I can't really say that, but you know they're looking like they're going to definitely win the league, even though they are losing right now as I speak against Sheffield United. It does look like they probably will end up going up in that one. But you know, it's been an incredible journey so far under Steve Cooper. You know. It's just been so good to be a part of, so good to watch. You know, they're there's an incredible buzz around the squad and around the fan base, and you know, to compare that, should I say, to what we had at the start of the season, it's poles apart, absolutely poles apart, and I couldn't be more proud of the boys, to be honest with you. But yeah, so for this one then, it's an interesting one. I mean, we've had some success Middlesbrough away. That one that sticks out to me is that 2-1 win under Karanka. I think it was under Karanka that season. I know Lolly scored an absolute beauty and Graben scored in that one. Hopefully it can be another game that sticks long in the memory. Hopefully this game goes ahead. I mean, there's no actual confirmation yet, as far as I'm aware. That actually, no, there is confirmation that the season will continue as normal. I remember seeing that actually earlier on. Just forgot about that. But there's no confirmation as to whether there's any COVID in the Middlesbrough camp, any in our camp. I don't think there is at the minute in ours. We're doing quite well in regards to that. Keeping our bubbles quite tight and things, which is really good to see. But yeah, in terms of the game then. It's not going to be easy, but I feel confident. I'm going to say 2-1 Forest. You know, Middlesbrough are going to be set up well in a very similar kind of formation to us if we do go with that 5 at the back. Obviously, as we know, Chris Wilder loved that under Sheffield United, so could we see something like that again? Obviously, Spence eligible to play. Obviously, it's his parent club, so we can't quite play him in this game, which it's going to be a huge miss, but I feel like Cooper's got something up his sleeve. Obviously, he knows this was going to happen, so he must have been planning for it all week and maybe even beforehand. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Asai Tutu plays right back if he's fit. Maybe we play a Cole back at left back or the wing back equivalent. You know, or maybe we might see Dragger drafted in and given the first team start. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, to be honest. I'd be quite interested to see that happen. You know, he's played a bit under 23s, so yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one, and it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. But you know, obviously it's not going to be as good as Jed Spence, I wouldn't expect, because he has just been fantastic going forward, coming back. Okay, it's a little bit shaky defensively against Hull, but his attacking output makes up for that. And will Asai Tutu be able to make up for that? I think Asai Tutu potentially can get somewhere close to that. He's been good down on the left-hand side with Lowe being out. But yeah, that's a bit of a worry with that situation. But I think we'll still come through and get the win in that one. Yates at centre back, we go for the 5 at the back again. I think he looks natural there. You know, Cooper's very, very happy with the way he's been playing there, and so have I. You know, I probably wouldn't have ever thought to play him there, to be honest. He has the attributes thinking about it, but he's a bit. I think sometimes occasions used to be able to get a hold of Ryan Yates, and you'd see him diving in challenges and being a little bit reckless, where in that middle centre-back position you need to be composed, you need to time your tackles well and know when to go in for it, know when not to go in for it, when to step forward and when to step backwards, you know, and sometimes I would say he was a little bit too, I guess, erratic for that, but he's proved that completely wrong, and I'll be very happy to see him at centre-back again. You know, he looks composed on the ball, assured in that position. I'm really happy with him being there. You know, I think he's a He adapted to that role really, really well, and fair play to Cooper for trying that, because it was a big risk, and it was a risk that definitely paid off. Against his old side, he could have tried that, and maybe it didn't quite come off, but it did, and he's done a really, really good job. And you've got to be really pleased with that, because you could try playing players out of position, and sometimes you can be embarrassed by it. It just doesn't really work, but this one's worked, and fair play. So if we do go with that 5/3 at the back, definitely stick in between the two centre backs in that one. I wouldn't be worried at all, really. Mighton being out, hopefully it's not too long. It's a bit of a shame, but again, he's not really someone. Well, I don't know why I said again, but he's not someone who features first team wise straight from the off. He does sort of come off the bench and try and use his pace to worry some defenders, so I don't think that's too big of a blow. But hopefully he's not out for too long, because he is a real useful player when he's on the pitch, with that pace, with that ability, agility, to get past players, and to cause problems is something that we need. So yeah, it'll be good to get him back, and hopefully it's not too dangerous, the injury too serious, should I say, and he'll be back soon. But in terms of the lineup, then I think it's going to be very similar to the one we saw, with the obvious changes that I'll talk about or have spoken about already. So I'll go Samba in net. He looks so much happier now, and he looks himself again, which is incredible to see. You love it, just the way that he mugs off the opposition fans. He's there laughing at the referee, dancing in front of opposition fans, taking his sweet time when we are winning, which is lovely to see. The back three, I'm going to go with the back three. I'm going to go with Worrell, Yates, and McKenna. The wing backs, hopefully Geordie Asai Tutu's fit. But if not, I'll go with Drago on the right, Colback on the left. But I'd like to see Asai Tutu back, so he could probably have Asai Tutu on the left and Drago on the right. Two midfielders for me, Yates and Garner, Colback and Garner. Sorry. Garner's coming to his own. It was a bit shaky at the start of the season, but he's done so much better now. And since that West Brom game, he looks like a different player. So, that's great to see him alongside Colback, if he's not playing on the wing-back position. In front of them, then I'll go with a three of... Is it a three? Yes, it is a three. Of course, it's three. Sorry, I completely lost my thought there. I was thinking, am I right? Am I? But it's 5-3-5-2-3. Yeah, sorry. My mind went completely blank there. I'll go with Johnson, Zinkenagel, and Graben. I was there thinking, hang on, wait, what? And I've got my FIFA team up here behind the camera, which plays the same formation, or similar formation to what we play. And I was there like, and it was right in front of me. But anyway, so that's the team I'm going to go with. Johnson, brilliant, really, really good against Hull. Graben, really, really good against Hull. Goal and assist for him, and he got more goals so far already, and it's only the halfway mark than he did the whole of last season. I think he got 6 last season. He's on 10 at the minute. On course, very on course to get that 20 goals mark. And I think if we can get 20 goals, because goals last season was a big part of what we were missing. Now we've got the goals back. If we can get 20 goals again, there's no reason why we can't get the playoffs unless, something stupid happens like last season. But I hope that's not going to happen. Not last season, season before. But that's not going to happen, is it? No, not now. We've got Cooper in charge who knows how to get in the playoffs. But, please don't bottle this season for us, please. But no, I'm absolutely over the moon with the way things are going at the minute. And I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. Goal scorer for me. I'm going to go with Graben. He's got the goal scoring bug. You love to see it. And Philip Zinkenagel chipping in with a nice curled effort, let's say, from the edge of the box. So yeah, like I say, 2-1 Forest. Let's end the new year, or end the year with 3 straight wins, or it'll be more than 3 straight wins. But you know what I'm saying. Win last weekend, the win this weekend, and a win on Thursday night next week. So yeah. That's all I've got really to say for this one. Like I say, 2-1 for me. Score for them, don't really care. Not Britain on my longer. Actually, he's gone now, hasn't he? Anyway, I'm waffling now. But like I say, if you did enjoy it, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new hand here. If I don't see you before, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And yeah, that's all for me. Come on, you Reds.